welcome back. Thank you for hanging out, spending a few moments here with me. If you're new, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Now, the other day I was on Reddit and I came across a section called Shitty Car Mods. Thumbing through a lot of these weird builds, I started thinking about what makes a build nice. I've been accused of ricing out my Charger a handful of times. When I upgraded the hood, I put the two-piece spoiler on, and I put some decals on the side of the Charger. All three of them got some kickback, and you know, each individual person has their own line of where a build goes from a nice customized vehicle to then being riced out. And you know, I'm gonna feature a few really nice builds that have been up on this channel, and I think they're a good combination of modified and, you know, also have the performance to back up those looks. And some of the modifications that I think are the best to make it look a little bit more unique without crossing that line would be an upgraded hood. Whether you do a Viper Hellcat hood or like what I have, the Killer Bee hood, I think it mixes things up. The next thing would be lowering your car with some beefed up rims and tires. I think that gives a very nice stance. It makes it look a little bit beefier than stock, has a more unique look to it. The third thing would be a Wicker Bill. I absolutely love the look of a Wicker Bill. I wasn't really a huge fan back in the day. I don't know, it just wasn't for me. I don't want to knock it because I do like it now. I think it adds a little bit of aggression to the back. Now, some of the things that start making your car look a little bit ricey in my mind, and something that I personally like, would be the back window louvers. On the right setup, it can really look phenomenal, but on the wrong setup, it starts to look a little too busy in the back. The next thing would be decaling. This is where I think a lot of people start tiptoeing that line between a really nice build and a really unique look to then crossing the line to that rice. It's easy to get carried away with decals. You know, you can kind of cross a line unintentionally. I think a lot of people get bored with the look of their car and they want to kind of start mixing things up, and sometimes you get carried away. If you find yourself in Pep Boys in a certain aisle that has a ton of stick-on stuff, get out of there, okay? Because it is not where you want to be as far as that. Now, performance is the best route. If you ever want to take your money and actually invest it into your car, performance is the best thing. You know, after you do some visual upgrades, you're going to want to have some horsepower to back it up. Regardless of which trim you have, you know, a little bit more performance, a tune, whatever, an intake, exhaust always helps. You don't have to get crazy with it, but at least be a little bit faster than your stock counterpart, especially if you're going to have a more aggressive look to it. Another few things that I like is new exhaust tips. You know, get something that sticks out a little bit. Even a diffuser or rear diffuser looks great on some setups. Tinted windows. Tinted windows is a must. I think you should do that. And you know, the vehicles that I'm going to be featuring now all have those kinds of upgrades, and I think they do a great job of not just having the performance, but they have the upgraded look to really showcase their build without going too far. So definitely let me know what you think in the comments below. Always interested to hear what you have to say.